with the cops high-fiving and celebrating as they attack their car. I mean, these are just warped gangs working with the police. And in Seattle, remember during the WTO, they banned free speech. You couldn't have in the city an anti-WTO pin. Just amazing.
Well, they use the minority against the majority, and we're all being manipulated. That's what we need to understand. These people who beat up preachers, you know, then they complain when cops pepper spray them in the face. Well, you know, join together, support everybody's freedom of speech, and then we're all going to be stronger for it. Don't nitpick and create divisions and allow yourself
exactly
to use it as a weapon.
Cops, and good cops are the best about this. Like, we're going to get the fella on that was in the New York airport, the sheriff's deputy, who wouldn't arrest the lady for handing out flyers in the Commons. He goes, no, she has a right to do it, even when he was ordered by the bureaucrat to do it. And it turned out the sheriff backed him and he did the right thing. This is your right as well, bureaucrats, police. You are an American as well. Stop acting like we're all slaves and you're first-class citizens. We need to all come together here.
It's amazing, Alex. I wanted to get to this other story, though, before I get off, which is basically received next to zero attention. You remember probably 6 months ago in the UK, there was this big horse meat scandal where they found like 1% of meat in some beef products was horse. And they had, government inspecting abattoirs, they had new standards, legislation come out almost immediately. Yesterday it came out, a lab in Louisiana analysed Pepsi and Coke and found a cancerous carcinogen that is a caramel colorant used in Pepsi and Coke. 8 times the safe limit, this cancerous carcinogen. And Pepsi comes out, admits it, says that it's in the drink, and says, well, we'll try and get it out by February next year. So 7 months, this cancerous carcinogen is going to be in Pepsi.
And do you know what else they put in Pepsi on purpose, part of Bilderberg Group? Dead baby cells. And I first heard this 3 years ago, didn't believe it. There were federal court cases, and they ruled the stockholders of PepsiCo who wanted to stop it cannot stop it. So it's baby flavoring. I mean, it's just lunacy. Lunacy.
You know that it came out, they first tried to claim that was a hoax, then a couple of months later when pro-life groups were boycotting Pepsi, they had to come out and admit it and say they were going to remove it. So again, the media treated it as a hoax. 2 months later, Pepsi admitted it was true and said they were going to remove it. But now they're saying, oh, maybe in 7 months we'll remove this cancerous carcinogen. It's in the existing supply. Compare that to the horse meat scandal in Britain, which everybody freaked out for weeks and weeks. There was legislation immediately, inspections, because some horse meat's in beef. Yeah, that's pretty disgusting, but it's not going to kill you.
No, they always distract with something like that. They always distract with, one person died from E. coli. Don't eat any greens ever again. Meanwhile, oh yeah, we're putting hydrofluorosilicic acid in your water, fluoride. It does kill you. It does cause massive cancer and brain damage. Harvard study. But we're going to keep doing it and laugh at you if you don't like it.
And this, it's called 4-methylimidazole. It's this chemical compound. It's in roasted foods, grilled meats, coffee, types of caramel coloring. 2007 study found that high doses of this were carcinogenic in mice and female rats. So they've known about it for 6 years. It's at 8 times the level, according to this lab study, in Coke and Pepsi. And they're saying, oh, maybe next year we'll remove it.
Yeah, no, listen, they add poisons, the secret flavoring in these things, and in the meat sauces on record, the big industrial ones, and also some of the other, quote, flavor enhancers they use are really poisons on purpose, because they found in major studies that many poisons are actually addictive. So what they're doing is adding these poisons on purpose, so you wonder why you get a high off of it. It's incredible. Paul Watson, stay there. We're going to come back and take phone calls.